Hello, everyone. I am Almedia Exum and welcome. Welcome to my channel. Today we are doing something a little different. I'm doing my Happy Life Day podcast today. And normally I do audio. So normally I do audio and I just upload it to YouTube. But a friend of mine suggested that I actually just do a video version. So I'm actually checking it online to make sure it works. It does. Cool. Um, so yeah, a friend of mine suggested just trying to go on video and join it on video instead and seeing if more people wanted to see me. But I do like to do the audio version because with the audio, you can listen to it while you're like driving and stuff, and also have it on SoundCloud. Either way, I'm doing a Happy Life Day motivational message today, and I'm just doing it on a video. We'll see. Maybe I'll just continue to do my motivational podcast on video instead of just the audio that I upload to YouTube. But I do want to say again, welcome, welcome. For anyone who will be watching this later or stumble upon this video, I am Almedia Exum. That's me. Welcome to my channel and thank you for tuning in. And I hope you're in store for some motivation today. I want to start off by saying Happy Life Day. Happy Life Day. Happy Life Day. I came up with this and I thought about it. I was like, every day that we are living, it's a day to be happy. So that's why I came up with this Happy Life Day motivational podcast. Now, I am very much a motivator. I've been doing for years this Happy Tuesday motivational message on my Facebook channel, my Facebook page, and I still do that. But I was thinking one day, I was like, why just do Happy Tuesdays? Just do a podcast that's like Happy Life Day, happy, every day. Every day should be a day to be celebrated, not just Fridays or Saturdays or hump day, which is Wednesday, or my favorite day of the week, which is Tuesday, but every single day is a day to be celebrated. It's a day to be happy. And so I came up with this idea and I'm sticking with it. I think that every day that we are living is a day to be happy. We shouldn't live for Friday. We shouldn't live for Saturday. Some people live for Wednesday. It's the middle of the week. Like if I could just get to Wednesday, I could just make it through the week. And I want to encourage all of you all. I don't know if you could just hear that, like the heat just cranked up in here. I don't know, I just heard it, but hopefully you all didn't hear it, but that's what that sound is. But anyway, I just want to encourage all of you all to know that every day you are living is a day to truly be happy, all right? And that's what this podcast is about. So I say to you again, happy Life Day. Happy Life Day. All right, y'all. Thanks so much for tuning in, and thank you for supporting me. Like I said, I normally do this on audio because I know, I have a nice face, but I don't be wanting to like always show myself because I want the message to be heard. But I'm just giving this a try with just like, going on camera with the motivational message because I am truly passionate about this, along with other things. And so, you all, the motivational message of today is, the motivational message of the day is never give up on yourself. You hear me, y'all? Never give up on yourself. That's the motivational message of the day. Never give up on yourself. I find that self-love is truly the best love. Have you all ever heard that? Some people may have never heard of that, but like self-love truly is the best love. So often in life, we, get down and out. And so the motivational message being never give up on yourself. I thought about this because I was like, wow, so often we like have these sad times in our life where we're just like, we all experience it, like discouraged, lost, confused, feel like we don't fit in, feel like we're not loved, feel like we're not valued. Just taking a turn for what seems to be the worst in life, And so I was thinking about this today, this whole idea of never giving up on yourself, because I see a lot of people who seem like they're giving up on themselves, you guys. And it just made me think like, what can you say, Almedia? I ask myself these questions like, what can I say to just speak life into other people when they feel like giving up? And so I say to you, never give up on yourself. And I want to give you a couple of tips on why to not give up on yourself. Okay? So hang with me with this. I have a few reasons, a few tips to inspire you when life has you down. All right. So when life has you down, think of the things that I'm telling you in this motivational podcast. All right. Think of the things I'm telling you, and hopefully it can inspire you and encourage you to keep going. Somebody rewind mind says, hey, rewind minds. Thanks for tuning in, and happy life day to you. Because like I said, every day that we are living is a day to be happy. So happy life day. So as I was saying, the motivational message of today is never give up on yourself. All right. And I'm going to give you all some tips to help you when life has you down. Because right now, I don't really want to date my videos, but right now, we're in the middle of a pandemic that has been lasting almost a year. In the Midwest, the seasons are changing. It's getting cold and dark outside. People are losing loved ones. People have lost jobs. People have lost spouses. People have, some people have lost plants, and plants' lives matter. But no, like seriously, like it's a lot of things to keep you down. The lack of sunlight outside during this time of year, depending on where you're at in the world. What's going on, not just in the U.S. but around the world with this pandemic that the world is experiencing, and then to compile that with whatever's going on in your personal life. Whatever that may be. Maybe you change career paths, or maybe you're under the weather. Maybe your body feels like it's shutting down. Maybe you have come across a serious illness. Maybe you lost someone who was dear to you, whether it was a close friend, a family member, a loved one, like in a relationship or something like that. Maybe you lost out in some type of way, and maybe it wasn't permanent loss, but maybe you are feeling some type of loss that has made you feel like why am I even here? Like, what am I doing? Like, I just want to speak to everyone who feels like life has you down, who feels like there's a cloud over them. And so these are some tips to help you when life has you down. Yeah, ready? Number one, understand that there is only one you. There is only one you. My God. There is only one you. What does that mean, Almi? That means that you and I are truly unique. And maybe this sounds cliche, you all, but think about it. Like, and I've heard this before, and it's really shaped my mind and made me just be more grateful for who I am. Think about how many like sperm cells had to like fight to like get to like the egg and the ovary when your mom and dad were making or whatever. Think about that. And you are the one that made it. I know I'm like explaining this weird, but like truly, like, I think about everything that makes you unique and interesting and weird, and whether it's your name, or like a funny laugh you have, or the way you twitch your leg, or whatever it may be. No one is you. I think that's like a poem by Dr. Seuss. Like someone said no one. Yeah, I think it's Dr. Seuss who says no one is you. That's truer than true, or something like that. But that is so true. Why does this matter, Almedia? Why does it matter that there's only one you? Because you, with all of your uniqueness, listen, with all of your uniqueness, you have something to offer the world. It's you need to have like to be an individual, in this world of like conformity. And so I want to just inspire you to think more about the blessing of being unique. Everything that makes you different is a gift that you can offer the world. I want you to start walking around saying to yourself, I'm the shiznit. That's only one thing. And I'm the shiznit. I'm pretty cool, I think so, but not everyone has my hairstyle. Not everyone has my weird shaped eyebrows. Not everyone has my big toe, or whatever it may be. Like, you are truly unique. And outside of the physical shell, because some people really battle with their physical shells. Think about you are up here. Everything that makes you, your sense of humor, your thought process, how you think about things, how you say things, what you dream about, where your mind goes, when you daydream, everything that makes you mental. You, the true you, is truly up here. It's truly mental, and we'll get more on there. But I want to just open up your mind and let you realize that you are one of a kind. You really are. You really are one of a kind. And so that makes you unique. And that's a blessing. Hold on to that. When the world is dark and sad, just say to yourself, like I say to myself, it's only one me. It's only one me. And I'm grateful to be me. When the world doesn't like me, or when the world seems like it's against me, I'm okay. I think I'm okay because I'm me at the end of the day. And I'm okay with being me. It's only one me. And it's pretty cool to be me. Even on the days that it doesn't feel cool. It's one of just like it was one Michael Jackson, one Whitney Houston. It's one beyond, it's one you. That's pretty dope. Stay with me. I have a couple of more tips to help inspire you when life has you down. The next tip is at the end of the day, when like things just seem all over the place, you're down and out. Just remember at the end of the day, tell yourself that you did the best that you could do. This is a tip that really helps. Like with me, when I feel like I didn't meet a goal that I wanted to meet every day, or maybe I feel like, I could have called one of my relatives and talked to her on the phone. Maybe I felt like, I could have, I don't know, petted my cat more or something like that. My cat, she wants a lot of attention. I have a Maine Coon cat. Actually, but one of my cats, she's always fussy whenever I'm leaving my bedroom. Anyway, maybe I feel like I could have spent more time with my cat, or maybe I feel like, I could have gotten more writing done. We are truly hard on ourselves. The world is hard enough on us. Let's be kind to ourselves. So, the next tip I want to tell you is the one I'm talking about right now. Tip number 2 is at the end of the day, each day, remind yourself that you did the best you could do today, and that is enough. You hear me? At the end of the day, remind yourself that, hey, say to yourself, like I say, hallelujah, I did the best that I could do today, and that is enough. That is enough. And tomorrow, I could do even better, because you can't go back and change time. But just allow yourself that freedom and that, just allow yourself to be okay with what you did today. Now, that doesn't mean be lazy or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, at the end of the day, don't be hard on yourself. Just tell yourself, speak out to yourself, hey, I did the best that I could do today. Maybe you have a job that you know, maybe they're giving you a hard time or something, or maybe you just feel like you could have given more. Just say, hey, I did the best that I could do today, and that's enough. But you can always do more tomorrow. But just give yourself that space to be okay with how you showed up today, and that was okay, and that is enough. You all understand? Tip number 3. Tip number 3 is talk to yourself like you would talk to a lover. Did y'all hear that? Tip number 3 is talk to yourself like you would talk to a lover. You hear me? So often we are so critical of ourselves, and we shower so much love and motivation for other people. I had a habit of this, you guys. Like I was just always person. I'm still a motivator. Uh, I still enjoy motivating others, and I love motivation speaking. But there was a time in my life so hard on myself, and I've gotten so much better throughout the years. Like I've gotten so much better because of these tips and other tips I'm going to tell you about. I'm telling you stuff that I practice myself. I won't tell you all anything that Almedia Liexum has not done. Talking about myself in purpose. Okay. But when I say talk to yourself like you talk to someone else, I've had so many times in my life where I was motivate other people, and when I would get home to myself, my quiet moment, you all, I was not kind to myself. I want to encourage you to be kind to yourself, to speak to yourself just the way you speak to your loved ones. Like how I'm speaking to you all right now. I love all of you. The way I'm speaking to you all right now, I speak to myself. We have to speak loving words over ourselves, just like how we do to our loved ones. Maybe you have a younger brother, a younger sister, or niece or nephew, or a parent that you love encouraging and telling them how great they are. Try that same loving words and that same tactic that you give onto others. Try it onto yourself. Say, hey, I love myself. Hey, you did a good job today. Hey, you good looking. Hey, you handsome. Or hey, you know what? You do deserve that promotion. Or you do deserve that career. Or you do deserve to be in that relationship. Or you do deserve to make this amount of money. Or you do deserve to travel. Or whatever you want to do. Talk to yourself the same way you talk to people you care about. You may be that friend that always gets on the phone and speaks positivity over everybody else. Act like you're your best friend, okay? Do that. Do that, like for real. And just, no one has to know, but like be in your own place or your own room and just start talking to yourself. And just start having that conversation. When the enemy of doubt and, and, and sorrow starts to talk to you, talk back to it and say, no, that's not our media. No, she is well able. She is so kind and so loving and well, never get anything done on time. I never get anything done on time. Or I don't push myself hard enough. No, our media pushes herself hard enough, and she's even pushing herself further. Does this sound crazy, y'all? It works. It really does work. I'm telling you all what has worked for me, and I believe it will work for you too. We have to speak to ourselves. We have to be our own best friend. Just like how we give loving words to our family and friends, spouses, coworkers, and colleagues. We have to do it to ourselves. Talk to yourself like you talk to a loved one. It works. It works. It really does work, and it's kind of fun. And it's kind of like how how that quote says like sometimes people talk to themselves because they need expert advice. Same thing. Love on yourself. Speak positivity over yourself because you're gonna need an expert on speaking love out into the universe, into your family and friends. And if you're really good at doing it to other people, make sure you do it to yourselves. And even if to yourself, and even if you're not good at doing it to other people, practice. Our media wants you to practice. Say loving words, speaking love to yourself. All right. The next tip, my laptop timed out. The next tip that I want you all to try when life has I want you all to realize that you are not alone. This is really important because so often when we're experiencing something in life, we think, I personally thought, wow, what's wrong with me? Why me? Why me? And all the people in the world, why me? Whatever you're going through, hear my voice. You will. There are millions of people who have experienced or will experience exactly what you're experiencing right now. And listen, I don't know what you're experiencing. I don't know exactly what's going on in your world. I'm just here to encourage you to keep going and to not be so hard on yourself. But whatever it is, you're not the only person in the world experiencing it. And when we think about it, that when we visualize millions and millions of people experiencing similar things, it's not because we want to bring them down to our level. You feel a connection to people that you've never met. You understand? You feel a connection. You're like, well, I, not me personally, I'm just giving an example. Oh, I feel so lonely, right? Nobody loves me. But when I stop to think, wow, there's millions of other people that feel really lonely, but they feel like no one loves them. I no longer feel alone in my feelings because I realize that other people feel that. And if they feel that way and I feel that way, none of us, millions and millions of people, truly are alone. We think we are, but we truly are not alone. And we're connected through this experience. We're connected through this shared, like, commonality of a feeling. Like, so whatever you're going through, whether you, like I said, you are experiencing any type of sadness, uh, despair, you're not alone. There's millions of other people experiencing this too, who have, and this is the catcher, who have experienced that. And if they have experienced it and have overcame it, then so can you. If other people experience this at some point, then I know, like, wow, like somebody else experienced this loss, have experienced this pain, have experienced this loneliness. They've experienced this and they've overcome it, then I shall too. You shall too. So just know that you are not alone. Millions of people have experienced what you are experiencing right now and have overcome it, and that you will too. The next tip I want you all to really think about is the idea of mind over matter. Oh, snap, my sister's in the room. She said, we know we are not alone, but we still feel lonely, lost. That is so true. That's my sister, Lamedia. Love you, Lamedia. That is so true. And what she's saying is true. Like, so often, like, some people feel like they know they're not alone. They just still feel the loneliness and the loss. And I want to encourage all of you to know that you shall overcome it. Thanks, sis, for joining the podcast and leaving a comment. Appreciate that. The next the next topic I was going into is the idea of mind over matter. All right, mind over matter. What does that mean, Almedia? Mind over matter. Everything around us is matter. This is matter. This is matter. This is the physical things. This physical stuff is not nearly as powerful as this mental right here. Understand? Mind over matter is really saying that anything is possible in your life if you choose to believe in your power to manifest the desires of your heart. Do you hear me? That was a mouthful. That was a mouthful. I'm getting passionate right now. You are not alone. So think about the idea of mind over matter. Anything is possible in your life if you choose to believe in your power to manifest the desires of your heart. What I'm saying is that with this right here, anything is possible to manifest, to achieve, to to uh to attain. So I want to encourage you that with the right mindset, when you fortify your mind, just like how we have to fortify our bodies, when you fortify your mind, you know how you go out when it's raining and you put on like a coat? Some people put on rain boots. You know, some people have an umbrella, they're fortifying themselves, or like a soldier that's going off to battle. They put on all of the protective gear. You have to fortify your mind. When you fortify your mind and strengthen your mind and feed your mind the right things, you realize that even when life is down and sad, that with my mind, if I have the right mindset, I can overcome anything, I can achieve anything, I can attain anything, I can be anything. Do you hear me? We have to get our minds in the right space. And so when it comes to your mind, I want you to understand and truly believe that with your mind, if you truly believe that anything is possible, if you truly believe in your power to manifest, you will achieve the desires of your heart. All right? The next tip, which I use and I want to encourage all of you all to use, and it kind of goes into the last tip I gave, this idea of mind over matter, and just using the power of your mind, your own power to manifest the desires of your heart. The next tip is daily affirmations. I want to encourage everyone. Our media is encouraging you all to have daily affirmations. The power of affirmations is amazing. It truly does work. It transformed my life over the past couple of years. It really has, little by little. Daily affirmations, they have the power They have the power to really change your life. They really work. I want to give you all an example, okay? So in some of my daily affirmations, and they normally start off with I have or I am. I love the idea of I am. I am is such a powerful statement. I am that I am that I am. I have been doing daily affirmations for a couple of years, right? And last year I was saying, like, I am receiving a surplus of income. That's one of my many daily affirmations. And I encourage you to say these affirmations in the morning and at night. They work. I was saying for like a good year, I am receiving a surplus of income. I didn't know where this income was coming from. I did not know, but earlier this year, before the pandemic started, I think it was in like January or something like that. I'm doing my affirmations. Some things are manifesting, other things are not, but I'm doing it because I know it's worked for me throughout the years. And one of my affirmations about like surplus of income kind of like manifested. I received a mailbox blessing. Do you all know what a mailbox blessing is? A mailbox blessing is when you get a random check in the mail that you weren't expecting, And at that time, you guys, I had some bills to pay. I was working doubles. This is before the pandemic happened and the country was open, it was fully open or whatever. I had tons of bills to pay. I was hustling and bustling and trying to make sure that I had everything paid. And I was coming up short, just to get a little personal, right? And I was still doing my affirmations, and just really trying to believe them, visualizing them in my head. Mind over matter, mind over matter, and I'm just visualizing them in my, I went to check my P.O. box, right? And I had a check in the mail, and I'm like, what is this check from? And it was for a company that I worked for 2 years ago. They had like, I guess, extra money that they owed me. And it was like, I think it was for like a retirement thing, and they never sent it to me or something. Like, how you do, like, I think it's like 401ks or stuff. I don't know. All I know is I think they were like saving money for me for the job, and I hadn't worked that job in 2 years. So, you would think right after you know, leave the job, you would have gotten the money or whatever. But I just checked my mail. I think it was in January. And I really needed that extra money. I needed it to pay my bills. And I checked the mail and I'm like, is this real? I got a mailbox blessing. A mailbox blessing is when you receive a check or some money in the mail that you was not expecting. And I was like, wow. I was like, I got a blessing in the mail. I was like, this is like, it makes me really believe in the power of affirmations, and I am. Because I was saying I'm receiving a surplus of income, money is coming to me, all this type of stuff. And I just received an unexpected check in the mail from a job I ain't worked in 2 years. I don't think I know that affirmations work. And I know that these tips will help you. So yes, I want to give you all, a few daily affirmations that you can apply to your personal life. Okay. All right. Now, take them or leave them. This is just a few. I have a list, and I do an audio recording. So I record my voice. I previously recorded my voice. It's on my phones, and I listen to it, and I say it out loud to myself. And I don't write them down anymore because they're in my notepads on my phone, and then I have it in the audio version. But this really helps change your energy, your frequency when you're down and out about life. All right. So daily affirmations, because it's all mental and you're visualizing your life, the life that you want, the life you deserve, and the life you shall have, because it's mental, you begin to see it play out in your life. You really do. You truly do. And so just hearing it every day helps. So these are some that I'm giving you a few that I use, and I hope you use them too. So these are I ams, all right? So I am beautiful. Say it every day. I am beautiful. Or for the men, I am handsome. I'm handsome, or whatever. But yeah, so I would say, that's definitely one you should have, because we don't always feel beautiful. Us men and women and boys and girls, we don't always feel beautiful. We don't always feel our best. Life doesn't make us feel beautiful. The world doesn't make us feel beautiful, but we should always tell ourselves, always, I am beautiful. And to the guys, I am handsome. I don't care if you didn't get your hair cut. I don't care if you're wearing the same clothes you've been wearing for 2 weeks. I don't care if, your twist or your braids are old. I don't care if your skin is ashy. I don't care if you haven't been on a date in 5 years. I don't care what the world says about you. You are beautiful, and tell yourself, I am beautiful. I am handsome. Watch yourself start to believe it. And not only that, watch the world around you begin to gravitate and move around you, because now you're harnessing your power. And before you know it, more people are going to be telling you, wow, you are beautiful. You are one beautiful man. You are one beautiful sister. You are one beautiful little boy or beautiful little girl or whatever. Like, I'm just saying, it works. It works. Uh, let's see. Yeah, my sister just, thanks so much, sis. My sister just gave some great tips, and that's so great, sis. Thank you so much for leaving this in the comment section. She said, these are other tips to help when you're feeling down about, life. She says, get therapy, individual therapy, family therapy. Scream. Oh, scream. I think she meant scream. Oh, no, she said scream, shout. These are great things. Thanks, sis. This is what she's saying. I'm reading kind of fast. These are other tips outside of my tips. My sister's leaving these in the comments, and I really appreciate it. Get therapy, get individual therapy, family therapy, scream, shout. These are great things to help you, start to feel better as well. So thank you, sis. She also says, get healed. Yes, get healed. Get healed. Get healed. Write a letter to the person, place, or thing that afflicted you. Yes. Yes, that's a great. I need to write that down. I need to write that down. That's a great. Thanks, sis. That's my sister. She said, write a letter to the person, place, or thing that afflicted you. Read it like they're there, and then burn it. Okay. And if you ain't into fire, just rip it up. My sister said burn it, but that's one thing. You can burn it or tear it up or cut it up or ball it up, throw it in the trash or throw it in the ocean, but maybe not. I don't want Anyway. Yes, that's a great idea. Write a letter to the person, place, or thing that has afflicted you. Read it like they're there in front of you, and then burn it into fire. That's a great idea. Now, back to these affirmations, all right, which is a major tip that I want you all to try. So I said the affirmation of I am beautiful, or I am handsome for the guys, handsome for the guys. Also, another good one is I am loved. God, can I tell you something? Can our media tell you something? You are loved. Do you want to know that? Do you know that you are loved? You are loved. I make a habit of telling people that, but I also make it a habit of telling myself that. Because no matter how many family members you have, friends you have, or coworker, colleagues you have, or people in your career path you have, or neighbors you have, or animals you have, or I don't know, what else? What else? I don't know, or people you know in the neighborhood or whatever. No matter how many people are nice to you, there are times when life gets us down and we get into this dark space and we feel like we're not loved. You are loved. Each of you are loved. And I want you to start telling yourself that every day that I am loved. Excuse me. Because you are. You are loved. So say every day, I am beautiful. I am loved. Another one is a big one that people fall short of believing about themselves. I am enough. You hear me? You are enough. Remind yourself that every day. See how far it gets. It changes the whole dynamic of your day. When you start the day off saying, I am enough. Because it's really saying that you can face this world no matter what. I've had to tell myself that as an artist, as a writer, as a woman, you know, especially as a black woman, I ain't gonna say especially because, I love everything about being black, but just how hard this world is. So many layers make us who we are. You know, our, so much stuff makes us who we are. And oftentimes we feel like we're falling short, like we're not enough for the world. We're not enough. Sometimes we feel like we're not enough for our family, for our friends. Some people have children, they feel like they're not enough for their children. Some people feel like they're not enough for their pets or for their jobs or for their partner. You know, I remember one time, about a couple of years ago, I was making some transitions in my life, and I wasn't around enough to spend time with my cat, Amira. And I started thinking, oh, like she should just, I should just give it to someone who can like better take care of her or whatever. And I just didn't feel like I was enough as a pet owner. I really did. And I know some people are not like into pets and they just won't understand. Like, look, I'm not immediately excellent. I am that I am that I am. I'm a tree hugger. I'm eco-friendly. I love animals. I'm vegan. I'm an artist. I love writing. I love poetry. Of course, acting. I love creating. I love asking questions. I am that I am that I am. So anyone that doesn't know me, you know a few things about me right now. So it may seem weird I'm giving an example about, animals, but I know at the time I felt like I wasn't enough as a pet owner. I felt like that. I was like, oh, she deserves someone who's going to be around her more. Like, I was working all the time, in and out of town a lot, and I just was like, not able to be the type of pet owner I wanted to be. I wanted to be like one of those, like pet owners that are like suburban pet owners, like buying my cat out outfits, and like who is that? I think Kerry Washington. It's either Kerry Washington or maybe it's Oprah that does a whole bunch of stuff for their pets. I don't know. And I just wanted to do so much stuff for my cat. And I just felt like I was falling short. And I had to decide one day, like, yo, I'm enough. My cat understands, and so some of y'all may not have that experience. Some of y'all like, look, oh, I can't relate to y'all when it comes to cats or animals. But, some of you have experienced not feeling like you're enough on the job, not feeling like you're enough in your career, not feeling like you're enough in your relationship, not feeling like you're enough in your family, not feeling like you're enough in the world. I want to tell you, listen to our media today. You are enough. And make that one of your affirmations. I am enough. Because you are. You are enough. And when I started telling myself that, it was a game changer. When I was walking into, auditions, that you get a lot of anxiety going into auditions and stuff. And when I was going into auditions, you often feel like, hey, I ended up like, because you never know if you're gonna book the job, and you can go to 100 auditions and not book any, and not hear back. You may not hear back either, so you just don't know. You're just in limbo all the time. I had to start telling myself like, yo, like I'm an artist, but I'm more than just. I'm not. I'm enough, even if someone doesn't book me for their project. I'm enough because of who I am, because I'm one of a kind, because I'm smart and I'm quirky and I'm optimistic, super optimistic and super hopeful for humanity and the earth, and, and I want the best for everyone, and that makes me unique. So even if I don't book a project, it doesn't make me less of a human. I'm just not the person that they want for this project, but I am enough, just the way I am, and then I am attracting like spirits and like beings to surround and so I want you to practice saying I am enough. Another one is I am, this is great, I am valuable. A lot of us feel like we have to have society validate us. We don't. We don't. I started to gain so much freedom in my life when I And it's a growing process. But when I realized that I didn't need to be validated by other people, no, no. That makes me think about Kamala Harris. I know you all. I saw an interview and she was like, no, of course not, no. And so that made me think about that. Side note. um, so yeah, I want you all to say that you are enough. Say I am. I mean, I am valuable. Say that you are valuable because you are. Say that. Say I am wealthy. This ties into the blessing I had, the mailbox blessing I had earlier this year. I was telling myself that I am blessed. I am wealthy. I am receiving a surplus of income. I have more than enough money. So say that I am wealthy. I am healthy. So many people are battling with different health conditions. No matter what your health condition is, speak life into yourself every single day, multiple times a day. I am healthy. And you'll see that your body starts to conspire to make you healthy because your words are safe. Just like it says in the Bible. And it says this in another books too, but the Bible is well known to say, life and death is in the power of the tongue. Life and death is in the power of the tongue. So speak out what you want. When you start to say that you are healthy, wealthy, loved, valued, the world starts to change around. Speak to that. Speak to yourself. Say that you are. Say that I am that I am that I am. Speak health over yourself. I know a lot of people are challenged, battling with a lot of different health conditions out here. Know that I love you. I may not know you, but I love you. And I am rooting for you. And that you are healing every day. But you must speak that over yourself, all right? And this other one I'm going to give you on. I have a whole list of ones that I say, and I have the audio, like I told you. And this last one it says, I am creating the best life possible for myself. Isn't that great? Isn't that something great to say to yourself every day? Excuse me, y'all. My nose is a little nasally. But the last one is, I am creating the best life possible for myself. These are I ams that I want you all to practice, okay? Practice saying these I ams every day. And when the world is down, say these to yourself. Record them and say them to yourself. Listen to the audio of you saying it over and over again. Listen, record it, and then listen to it over and over again. I am beautiful. I am loved. I am handsome. I am valuable. I am enough. I am wealthy. I am healthy. I am creating the best life possible for myself. I believe and I know that you will start to see a change in your life. The last tip I want to give you all, because here's the thing, guys. I know that life is hard. I know that life is forever changing. Life is uncertain and life is scary. Life is a roller coaster. Life can be unfair. So I know that you all are going to experience lows in life. You're going to experience being discouraged. But I still want you to muster up the energy to try. Hear my voice. Try. Try. Try some of these tips I've given you. And try this last tip I'm about to give you, okay? Like I said, I want to encourage you to try, but while you're doing that, I want you to also listen. Listen to a few people. This isn't going to take a whole bunch of your time or anything. Listen to a few motivational people, all right? That's what I want you all to do. When you're all sad and under the weather or like just down about life, it's just a cold world out here. Ooh, I want to give y'all this quote and then I'll go into this last tip. I got this from this TV show called Monk. I really like Monk. I used to watch it in college. Some older lady, I think it was the episode Monk and his new mom or something, I don't know. It was this older lady monk man. And look, y'all, I drift. I try to stay focused on my topic, but my mind is like this. That's what makes me unique. But I come full circle though. There was this episode of Monk, the TV show, where he met like this older lady, and like she started treating him like his son, like her son. And basically, they fell out towards the end of the episode. But she told him something, a metaphor. She's like, "It's a cold world out here. Remember to stay warm." And so I want to encourage you all to stay warm. It's a cold world out here. It is. Stay warm. As I tell you this last tip about listening to other people. If you feel like, okay, our media, it's going to be too much for me to write stuff down, do the affirmations. Oh, this is one of my cats over here. This is Manny, just hopping in my live, being nosy. If you feel like, writing things down is too much, or the affirmations, which I feel like you should definitely do this. It's only going to take a little effort, a little bit of effort. Listen to someone else to help keep you motivated, like me. So just go on your phone or tablet or turn on the radio and listen to someone else. If you feel too down to encourage yourself, if you feel like you can't muster up the energy to just speak life over yourself, just use a few fingers, type in a name. You can type in my name on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud, everywhere else I'm located. Here on YouTube. Type in my name or type in some other people. And listen to other people who can motivate you. You may not feel like getting out of bed. You may have been crying for the past couple of days. I don't know what's going on with you. But I do want you to know that you are loved and you are appreciated and you are valued. And there's still great days ahead for you. And so the tip that I'm giving you is to listen to other people who can encourage you. So there are people from all different professions and interests that love motivating other people. It's people from all different career paths that love motivating. It's people, it's just like our calling. Like we just love motivating people. So I recommend several people, I can recommend several people who are great motivators. All right. But I'm going to give you a couple of them right now. Okay. And I'll probably I'll leave some links in my video description or in the comment section below of just some clips from some of these people I'm going to recommend that you listen to when you're feeling down and sad. I'm going to leave some links of some of their content so that you can go and watch their videos and stuff. So a few people that I encourage you all to listen to. You ready? Are you ready? You ready for these names? Les Brown. Oh my goodness. Such a great motivator. Powerful speaker. Les Brown's theme is you gotta be hungry. And I've met him in person. He helped inspire me so much along with several other motivators. Check out some of Les Brown's content. He will lift you up. He will. I can only hope to be a speck of what he is. But I want to be me. I'm pretty cool just the way I am. Just like how you're cool just the way you are. We all are unique and have a unique message to give to the world. But Les Brown, like I said, this man is so powerful, so motivating. Like he's changed my life. Actually, I met him twice. I went to some of his motivational conferences. I think they're called, I forget what they're called. But basically, I told him once, because I was like, what do I say to him? What do I say? Because, I speak to people all the time. I'm very charismatic or whatever. And I'm used to speaking to people because I'm an artist. So I'm always interacting with people for the most part before this pandemic. And I was in line waiting to talk to him after one of his conferences. And I was like, I don't know what to say. He's inspired me so much. And so as I got up to him to shake his hand and take his picture, I said, what did I say? I think I said something like, you opened my mind. You opened my mind and it changed my life. And he said, you have great charisma. That's what he told me. I was like, oh. He's like, you should come to one of my speaking courses or whatever. I talked about this a couple of years ago, and I was going to go to one of his like speaking. He was training new speakers and stuff. I just at the time I didn't have the money to do it. I think it was a couple $1,000 or something. I ain't had that money, so but Les Brown, I had the privilege, and I hope to, someday work with him in the future. But I had the privilege to meet him, and he didn't have any idea how much his motivation kept me going. People see me and think they know like I'm, I love motivating other people. I'm very optimistic about life. I'm connected with the earth and with the trees and with the animals. Like I feel like, we have to be that way though if we truly are going to be grounded as people, I feel. But you see me this way, and you think that someone who's happy and optimistic about life doesn't have any sorrow of her own, but that's just not true. I listen to a lot of people, a lot of motivators, and Les Brown. Listen to his Georgia Dome speech. He has a lot of them that's really good. Also, Joel Osteen. I haven't listened to him recently, but Joel Osteen, he's a pastor. You probably heard of him, maybe. If you're in the States, you probably have heard of him. If you're in the United States. I started listening to him when I was 13. I was in my room and I was on punishment or whatever, something stupid. I didn't do nothing. And it wasn't anything to watch. And so I turned to this Texas preacher and I couldn't understand a word he said. And so I just was mad because I couldn't watch anything because I'm like, I can't understand him. So I just stayed watching him. And from 13 on to however old I am now, how old do I look? But like 13 and up, it's been like over 10, 15. It's been over 10 years since then. And I would listen to him for years and years and years. And he helped motivate me. He gives great motivation, you know. Eric Thomas, also known as E.T. This man he used to eat out the garbage can. He was homeless. Now he's a motivational speaker, speaking to a lot of like athletes and stuff, and major like I think Fortune 500 companies. Like this man, he is very good at motivating you all. So these are three people I want you all to start checking out: Les Brown, Joel Osteen, and Eric Thomas. And there's tons of other people. Those are the three that at the forefront of my mind right now. I know it may sound a little nasally. I don't know why my nose just got clogged up. I don't know what it is. But yeah, those are three people I want you all to check out. And like I said, I'll leave some of their content either in the comment section below or in a link in the description box on this video. But these are some of the things I want you all to practice and stay inspired as you experience these down moments in life. My sister says, oh, other I ams. She says, I am forgiven. I am more than my pain. Oh, that is so deep. These are some more like I ams. Take my sister's advice. She needs to do her own motivational podcast too. This is my sister, La Media. I know Media. She's La Media. Together, we're Media and La Media. Exums. So her I am powerful. She says, I am forgiven. That's powerful. I am more than my pain, my past. I will be more than my past. Wow, my mistakes. I am more than my scars. Ah, sister girl, sister. That is so powerful. Wow, I need to add some of these to mine, actually. She says, more. She says, I am more than my scars, more than my circumstances. That is so powerful. Wow. Thank you for that. She also says, I am more what they say about me. What I am more what they say about me, what they did to me. Maybe she meant I am more than what they said about me and what they did to me. What they took from me more than the lies spoken on me. Ooh, I like that one. You are more than the lies spoken on me. Now, my sister, this is some deep stuff. The media has a calling for this stuff too, actually. She has a calling for motivation. You know, And I encourage you, sis. Thank you for tuning in and supporting me. This was not planned. I didn't know my sister was coming on here. I appreciate her like tuning in and stuff though. I really do. She has a calling for this too, and I encourage you, sis, to create your own, like, or maybe we'll have her on here. Uh, she's giving good, dope advice about self-healing and affirmations and speaking stuff over your life. So please take her tips on that. I really want to encourage you all to do that, and overall, I want to encourage you all to not give up. You are loved, you are appreciated. And if no one's told you today, know that our media loves you, and the media loves you, and that life has so much to offer. All right? So that is the motivational message of the day. um, I hope it inspired you, and I hope it motivated you. I'm going to start calling this fruit from the tree of life. I love trees now, and I'm vegan. So, thank you all for your support. Remember to click that like button. Click like, and remember to subscribe. Um, Also, I just want to let you all know that you can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, SoundCloud at my name, Almedia Exum. And also, I have a Happy Life Day merch that's out. So the link should be in the description box of this video. But if you want to be on this journey with me, if you're interested in Happy Life Day, like having a happy life and experiencing a happy life every day, make sure to go and continue to watch these videos, watch the previous motivational videos if you missed them, and get you some merch, some Happy Life Day merch. If you truly believe, if you're truly a Happy Life Day believer, keep listening to what I have to say, and you will get some merch. I'll probably be wearing the shirt in my next video, but I do have my Happy Life Day merch. Uh, Check out the website. It's like mugs on there, it's leggings, it's hoodies, it's all types of stuff, cool things that have the word happy life. And you drink out of the cup or you wear the hoodie, but just to remind yourself that every day that we are living is a day to be happy. So, like I said, that's the motivational message of the day. I'm trying something new. I'm going live instead of like just having my. Normally, I just do the audio, but I just decided to show my face today. See how that goes. If you like this, if you prefer seeing me versus the audio, let me know and I'll keep doing this. Also, you can check out my channel for other content like reviews and lifestyle stuff, even tips on being vegan and a few relationship tips as well. So just stay tuned. But this is a Happy Life Day motivational message, and I hope, like I said, it inspired you and encouraged you and uplift you. Know that you are loved, you are appreciated, and I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, remember to have a happy